Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are Flix and Feels and we're about to get into episode 3 of Chernobyl. We are watching this straight after watching episode 2 because I am addicted.
Yeah, episode 2 was super intense. It's definitely got us hooked. At the end of the last episode, we saw the 3 men entering back into the building to release all the water from the valves to prevent a massive explosion and more devastation. And we were starting to see the sort of evacuation process. So yeah, we're kind of interested to see where this episode leads us and see where that process kind of goes.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already been on our Patreon for a couple of months. So if you want to join in over there and get early access to this sort of stuff, follow the links below. It should be our Patreon, our Discord and our Instagram. Trying to build the community for all of it.
Okay, we're just going to jump straight into this because we're super excited.
Yes. Bloody crackling.
I know.
Are they little like manual powered?
Oh, they can, yeah. But those are like tiny torches, hey?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So they have to keep pumping it to keep it on.
I think so, yeah.
Everyone's outside just
waiting for them to get back. Because I wonder how long you can be in there before you're like, they're not going to come back.
Yeah. And they all just sat right outside.
I know, and they're not wearing the masks.
Water has already killed them.
Yes.
Then what? It doesn't work.
I don't know if there is any other option, hey? So I wonder, like, when they release the valve, where does the water go? Does it just drain out and then out of the building? Is that kind of what we're thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
I guess so. They need to get it just out of the building at least, right?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Give them, I'm assuming that's probably like vodka or something.
Presume so.
Yeah, so I start washing them down.
I think they're trying to pump the water out. That's what that is.
Oh, they're not even trying to wash those guys down though.
No, I feel like they should have been being scrubbed and everything.
I wouldn't be going that close to them, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here to see my husband.
I'm sorry, no visitors.
Ooh.
No exceptions.
Please, I've come all the way from Kievsky Oblast.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that money?
Yeah, it's not about bribing.
Oh.
Or maybe it is.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I have a pass.
You can't be here, it's not safe.
I am here to see my husband, Vasily Ignatenko. He's a firefighter from Chernobyl.
I know who Ignatenko is, but you can't.
I should try and bribe as well.
You can see him for 30 minutes, and you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? Room 15.
Oh, he's gonna be burnt to a crisp.
I'd say, yeah.
You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Oh.
I'll have to give that to you.
Oh, maybe it's actually not.
Oh, wait.
Okay, so they're like wrecked,
It's
but
not too bad. Oh, wow.
Look who the cat dragged in.
What did I tell you? No hiding from you, is there?
they're gonna hug instantly.
No!
I mean, I would hug you.
I know I would as well, but what does this mean for her? Like the face will be, because they had the fire outfits on, but the faces weren't shielded at all.
Yeah.
So it's probably like on his skin.
I think it's everywhere.
Someone decided that the evacuation zone should be 30 kilometers when we know here, Cesium-137 in the Gomel district, that's 200 kilometers away.
It was decided.
Based on what?
I don't know.
Oh, so they've not
Just-
evacuated very far.
Is this really the way it all works? An uninformed, arbitrary decision that will cost who knows how many lives made by some apparatchik, some career party man?
No.
Watch your tone, Comrade Legasov.
Comrades,
So
we have
crazy.
visual confirmation that the fire is nearly extinguished, but the temperature is rising.
There's a spike in zirconium-95. It's from the cladding on the fuel rods.
Meaning what?
The meltdown has begun.
Oh. So it's going to be releasing other radioactive chemicals or something probably now.
Yeah.
If the rods are melting. They're also concerned about people's tones and the way they speak to each other. And it's like, just evacuate the people.
Yeah. That someone's like skin burning or something.
Is she still at the hospital?
Stop moving! Get off him! You're hurting him!
Oh.
I think he's meaning get the skin off me.
It's all burning.
Fire's nearly out. The bubble tanks are being drained. We have successfully eliminated the risk of a thermal explosion.
Wow.
And?
The situation inside the core is deteriorating faster than anticipated. The concrete pad will last for 6 to 8 weeks, but after that, Legasov estimates a 50% chance that the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself. Pripyat River, which feeds into the Dnieper.
Oh.
The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people, not to mention crops and livestock, would be unusable.
Oh
We're
my
recommending we install a heat exchanger under the pad to lower the core temperature and halt the meltdown. And in order to do that, I'm told that we will need all of the liquid nitrogen in the Soviet Union.
Oh.
Whatever you need, you have it. That should be clear
Yes.
by now. Anything else?
No. Thank you.
Yes, I'd like to address the 30-kilometer exclusions.
Oh.
Premier Ryzhkov has determined that.
If he determined, then he determined. Look, Professor Legasov, you are there for one reason only. Do you understand? To make this stop.
If you mean when will Chernobyl be completely safe, the half-life of plutonium-239 is 24,000 years, so perhaps we should just say not within our lifetimes.
Oh. And that's its half-life. That's crazy.
We're taking a walk.
Oh dear.
What will happen to our boys?
Which boys? The divers.
The divers, the firefighters, the men in the control room. What does the radiation do to them, precisely?
Ionizing radiation tears the cellular structure apart. Skin blisters, turns red and black. This is followed by a latency period. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering. Healthy even, but they aren't. The bone marrow dies. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose. The arteries and veins spill open like sieves. To the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain.
It's already bad.
And what about us?
We've gotten a steady dose, but not as much of it. Not strong enough to kill the cells, but consistent enough to damage our DNA. In time, cancer. Or aplastic anemia. Either way, fatal.
Oh dear. It's terrible.
Oh, that's
I've seen them before.
a couple from the hotel.
Yeah. Are they gonna be spies or something?
You can presume the work site is bugged.
Oh yeah.
Our rooms.
Who for though?
KGB, the secret police.
Which is Soviet Union.
Yeah.
It's because they want us to know.
Really?
I guess it's lucky you said that there was nothing wrong then. I didn't think of that. I forgot that Russia had so many like secret police and
to
all that
them,
sort of stuff.
yes. I feel like that guy at the hospital has gone through what they were just talking about
so
because
now
he was
it's-
up playing cards.
yeah.
He was fine. He's
They
at the
seem
end
fine.
stage now.
Yeah.
Why did it explode?
Yeah.
I've worked the numbers over and over, and I always get the same answer. It's not possible.
So what did happen?
Yeah. What the heck?
You're not going to solve this here.
That's crazy, hey?
Everyone who was in the control room,
Dyatlov, Akimov, they're all in Moscow. We need to find out exactly what happened that night. Go now, while they're still alive. Talk to them.
Yeah.
Because if we don't find out how this happened, it will happen again.
Yeah, you want to be able to prevent it again. They're not even, probably looking into why it happened. Like the
Well, at
government.
the moment, no, it's more just
Get it,
do everything possible to stop it getting worse.
Yeah, but like you said, all those people will die very soon and then you'll never know. Who are these?
What's as big as
miners.
Burns 20 liters of fuel every hour. Puts out a shitload of smoke and noise. Cuts an apple into 3 pieces. A Soviet machine made to cut apples into 4 pieces!
Oh. Seems like a risky joke.
Yeah. He looks way too clean to be there.
Yes, he's never visited that site, it seems.
Who's in charge here?
I'm the crew chief.
I'm Shadov, Minister of Coal Industries.
We know who you are.
How many men do you have?
100 in total.
I need over 100 men to gather their equipment and get on the trucks.
Yeah. To where?
That's classified.
Oh.
Start shooting.
Ooh.
This is our mine. We don't leave unless we know why.
You're going to Chernobyl. Do you know what's happened there?
We dig up coal, not bodies.
The reactor fuel is going to sink into the ground and poison the water from Kiev to the Black Sea. Forever, they say.
How are we supposed to do that?
They didn't tell me because I don't need to know.
This is about to be so sad, all these people, hey?
All these people willing to die to save others that they've never met. Everyone should go along and pat him.
Yeah. Well, they might.
Okay,
yeah.
Now you look like the Minister of Coal.
Now you look like the Minister of Coal. Aw. Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable to turn up there in a perfectly clean suit and like...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's so bad.
I told you no touch it. It's not safe.
They touch you. Safe for them, it's safe for me.
This is so bad. I'm surprised she's still allowed to be there.
Welcome to a special room.
Maybe they're just letting her be with her husband.
I think so. Others are in a special room.
I mean, they're all dead, maybe?
I'm
Or...
assuming that's what that means. Oh. Oh.
Tell me what you see outside.
I can see the red square. And
Oh.
You see St. Basil's? I told you I'd show you Moscow.
Aww.
yes, thank you.
It's just terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that is shit.
Oh, that's the guy that was in
Yeah.
charge, Dyatlov.
I'm a nuclear physicist.
All his hair's gone.
Yeah.
Unless you happen to have a butter and caviar sandwich on you, you can get the fuck out of my room.
Oh, he's so unpleasant.
Yeah. These miners. I guess they're gonna have to mine it underneath to put in some sort of heat extractor, right?
Yeah, that's what they said, eh? Heat extractor. I don't even know what that would be, though. The building's so damaged.
And now they're all gonna die.
Or at least get very, very sick for a period of time. Like, they might just not be exposed for too long. Get cancer years down the line, but...
I'm not good at this, Boris. Lying.
Have you ever spent time with miners?
No.
My advice, tell the truth. These men work in the dark. They see everything. Do these work?
To an extent. Of course.
Quite like this guy.
Yeah. Textile pack.
We need to install a liquid nitrogen heat exchanger underneath this concrete pad.
And what's above the pad?
The core of the nuclear reactor, which is melting down.
We'll have to work around the clock.
Whoa.
How deep do you want this tunnel? 6 meters?
12.
Why?
For your protection. You'll be shielded from much of the radiation. No.
And we're not 12 meters below ground now.
So what's the point?
We start now. I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be. If these worked, you'd be wearing them.
That's a good point. I was thinking that. No one seems to ever be wearing them.
Are they all like that?
They're all like that.
You want people like that.
I like that, yeah.
So they got to dig it by hand.
That's crazy.
I guess until the last 100 years or even less, 50 years, that's how it was always done, right?
Yeah.
What's up to?
50 degrees.
Oh. Inside there, you think?
Wow. Oh.
Hey!
That's crazy hot for them.
We need fans.
For what purpose?
What do you mean for what purpose? To dig your fucking tunnel, that's why. Who's talking to you?
Oh, comrades.
Oh.
It's 50 degrees in there. It's like a fucking oven. We need ventilation.
Fans will put dust in the air. The dust will go in your lungs.
I've been breathing dust in my lungs for 20 years.
Not this dust. I'm sorry. For your own good. No fans.
Oh my god. 50 degrees. I'd melt. Let alone doing physical labour. Oh. Oh.
Is that one of the...
That's the boy that kept saying I'm sorry and was crying when he was turning the water off at the first episode.
With the Chernobyl
He was running the test.
I want you to tell me everything that happened on the night of the accident.
Can he speak?
Oh.
It's lucky she has come when she's come.
Yeah. Crucial.
Your official title was...
I am the senior reactor control chief engineer at Chernobyl nuclear power plant.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
It's quite young. Isn't it? Aww. Aww.
So that's his blood vessels just leaking.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, jeepers.
It isn't safe for you.
He's
here.
my husband.
Not anymore. He's something else now, do you understand? He's dangerous to you.
Aww.
It won't take much longer. I don't want him to die, though.
Stay on the other side of the plastic.
Oh.
Or I'll have you removed by security.
It's really sad.
What's she gonna do?
I feel like she's not gonna listen to them, is she? Yeah.
Oh, kill him. You gotta just end his suffering.
We're gonna have a baby.
Are they actually, or is she just saying it? Oh, she's a good lady.
She is.
The fire's out. The miners are making incredible progress. I know the job isn't over, but it's the beginning of the end.
It's the miners.
What's happening? Is it too hot, or are they getting radiation, or are they just doing it completely naked now as well?
They're completely naked.
Well, they're too hot to be able to do anything.
50 degrees. Oh. There's no covering on their skin for any of that soil though.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh my god. Imagine coming out and seeing that. That's not what they would have expected the miners were doing.
Oh, who cares?
No, I know, but they would have just been like, what? What do they want?
What? They wouldn't give us fans. It's too hot for clothes. So we're digging the old way. This is where our fathers mined.
Yeah.
If it works.
We're still wearing the fucking hats.
You're not as protected. No.
You tell them they'll make a difference. Will they be looked after?
I don't know.
They're not even getting anything to do it.
That's insane.
Ridiculous.
So the power level jumped from 200 to 400 megawatts.
Yes. Very fast.
Why didn't you initiate an emergency shutdown? Why didn't you press the AZ5 button?
I did. I reported the increase to Akimov, and he pressed the button.
That's not possible.
He did. I saw him do it. And that's when it exploded.
What?
They'll be like, who are you? Why are you in here?
Yeah, do they know that she's here for this?
Which room is Akimov?
Oh no, they do know.
Yeah, okay. Say thank you to the man.
Aww.
I pressed it before the explosion. Why would that happen?
So they did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. Why did it explode?
I did everything right.
Aww.
I did everything right.
So bizarre. Oh.
Let me go. Let me go. Stop it. Stop it. You let her in that room, inside the plastic, touching him. Did you know she's pregnant?
It's not true.
What have you done? What kind of a place is this? Where is her protection? Do you have any idea what you're dealing with?
Of course I do. Please, I don't.
No. People are going to hear. Do you understand? Everyone is going to hear.
What is everyone going to hear?
That's that spy, is it?
Pomyuk was arrested last night.
Need her notes. Need to know what she found out.
That painting's exactly what the wife was doing.
Lastly, Professor Legasov and I have been vigilant to protect the security interests of the state. We hope we have lived up to the highest standards of the KGB.
You have.
Thank you.
Ridiculous.
All animals, whether domesticated or wild, must be presumed contaminated and will have to be destroyed to prevent the spread of...
Oh, that's sad. The animals.
The very ground itself has absorbed a dangerous amount of radionuclides, which will be carried by the wind and the rain if left exposed, so we will have to raise entire forests.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Oh, I didn't know they had to do all that.
Time.
Jeez.
How many men do you require?
To take 3 years. And approximately 750,000
Oh
men.
my god.
Oh. Jeez.
How many deaths? Thousands. Perhaps tens of thousands.
Oh man.
Conrad Chakov.
This is so bad.
My associate was arrested last night. I mean no disrespect, but I was wondering if you could tell me why.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about.
She was arrested by the KGB.
Comrade, I know you've heard the stories about us. When I hear them, even I am shocked. But we are not what people say. Yes, people are following you. People are following those people. And you see them? They follow me. The KGB is a circle of accountability. Nothing more.
You know the work we're doing here. You really don't trust us.
Of course I do. But you know the old Russian proverb, trust but verify.
Oh.
I need her.
So you will be accountable for her?
Ooh.
Then it's done.
Her name?
I know who she is.
Ah, really?
That went surprisingly well.
Yeah.
You came off like a naive idiot. Naive idiots are not a threat.
That's true. It did go a lot better than probably anticipated.
Yeah.
Akimov says they shut the reactor down and Toptonov confirms it. They pressed AZ5.
Apparently not soon enough.
No, they say Akimov pressed AZ5 and then the reactor exploded. If it had been just one of them, I would have put it down to faulty memory or delusion even, but they both agreed. They were adamant.
I just don't get that, hey?
I'll go back to the hospital and re-interview Akimov and Toptonov.
They're going to be dead, I think.
If they're still awake.
They're not.
Oh. How are they going to get the information then? And like, did pressing the button make it explode?
Yeah.
Or something?
Some sort of interaction.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? And Dyatlov won't speak, so I just...
Dyatlov survives though, right? Because at the start he said...
Well, he went to a hard prison labour camp or whatever.
Yeah, it's because he said he deserves death.
How unfair is that?
I wouldn't have thought you could survive from where condition he was in.
He wasn't as bad as the others though, was he?
What's happening here?
Oh. Is this going to be to recruit workers?
Oh, is this all like the 750,000 workers or whatever?
Looks like it might be, hey. Look how young some of them are. Terrible.
They'll all be young. Well, not all, but like...
No, I know, they're all, working age men. It's so sad. Because you just know that, like they said, the exposure is just a few years. So they must have to, like, put them into, like, lead containers or something.
Yeah.
I never thought about that, like what happened to the bodies.
Yeah, and they need a full-on crane to be able to get them in, right? Because it's a giant lead box. Ah.
Is it gonna be...
Bury them in concrete.
Awful.
It just feels so much less natural than just being buried in the earth, right? That's so sad. I want the next one. Episode 3 done.
Yeah.
It's time to go. It's not safe here. There's radiation in the air. What's wrong with you?
I've lived here my whole life.
I was going to say, it must be so hard to move some people away.
She's lived through a lot.
You're not the first soldier to stand here with a gun.
Hmm.
When I was 12, the revolution came.
Oh, wow.
Tsar's men. Boys like you marching in lines. Then there was Stalin and his famine. My parents died. They told the rest of us to leave. And the Great War.
Oh my gosh. Lived through so much.
My brothers never came home. But I stayed, and I'm still here. So I should leave now, because of something I cannot see at all.
Oof. It's hard.
I don't think you're going to make this old babushka want to go.
No. I don't think you should, I guess. Although public safety, but...
It's time to go.
Oh.
She's just going to start again, right?
Yeah. What do they do if they don't go?
He'd also probably be killed if he doesn't do his job.
Yeah.
The party and all that sort of stuff.
I wonder if they had to, like, arrest people like her, maybe, if they don't go.
4 months. Bit of a time jump.
It is a big time jump.
Was
is
it?
she pregnant?
Yes, she is. Oh no, that's a basket.
Oh no, she's carrying something. I was gonna say.
She might have
Oh,
been a bump, though. Oh yeah.
So she was pregnant. She was telling the truth. Oof, I wonder what that's gonna mean for her and the baby, though.
Probably not great things.
No, if it's based on true reality, probably not great things.
I think it's based on true.
It is based on true reality, but I'm just meaning if it's like a Hollywood thing,
It's
it
not.
would be, yeah. It's not going to be.
Legasov. I'll meet him there.
I feel like there must be nicer apartments they could probably have taken. The whole city's deserted, right?
Yeah.
Surely there must be a couple of
I don't know.
mansions.
I guess back then everything was real same, right?
True. It was like communism, right?
Mm. Not
But
super
even then,
wealthy.
the top one still had stuff.
Yeah, but they'll still probably be in it.
True. Yeah, good point. They're probably in them already.
They'll be, yeah.
The atom is a humbling thing.
It's not humbling, it's humiliating. Why is the core still exposed to the air? Why have we not already covered this up?
We want to, but we can't get close enough. The debris on the roof is graphite from the core itself. Until we can push it off the roof back into the reactor, it'll kill anyone who gets near it. You can see the roof is in 3 levels. On here is Katya, 1,000 Röntgen per hour. Presume 2 hours of exposure is fatal. The one on the side, Nina, 2,000 Röntgen, 1 hour. Moonrose. Lunacard's STR-1s. They're light, and if we line them with lead, they can withstand the radiation.
We're gonna put a man on them. At least we can keep a man off a roof.
That is the most important thing, General. Under no circumstances can men go up there. Robots only.
What about this lot?
They say that, but they put men into the water in the inside, and
I know.
If you were to stand there in full protective gear, head to toe, for 2 minutes, your life expectancy would be cut in half. By 3 minutes, you're dead within months.
Whoa.
Even half.
Yeah, I think the water had such lower levels, though. That's the graphite, which is directly from that.
yeah.
The water still had radiation, but not to the same level.
It would be fair to say that that piece of roof is the most dangerous place on Earth.
Oh, wow. I guess as well, at the time, they had to do the water thing with people. It had to be done.
Yeah, I guess they can avoid it,
They yeah,
technically. But I guess if they needed to, they would just... Do you give this the same sort of speech as last time, right? Your
yeah.
country needs you to do it.
Yeah, I
Someone
think so.
go and do it. Someone would.
But I think they're already asking so much of the population with all this other stuff that maybe that is too far.
There's probably going to be like a historical photo that is that, right?
We should look it up, yeah.
What year? They had me in motor pool in Kiev, but then they...
Not this bullshit. In Afghanistan.
I wasn't in Afghanistan.
I was going to say, seems a bit newer.
He looks very young.
They're running out of men.
It's just anybody to sign up now.
What do you want?
Give me an egg basket.
No, I've only got the one.
Give me the fucking basket. He's with me. You understand? Nobody fucks with him. We make these from lead scrap. Put it on under your balls.
Now?
No, you can wait until the radiation gives you a cunt. Yes, now. Over your clothes. Fucking shit.
Oh,
Where's his?
yeah. Maybe because he's a bit older? I don't know.
Darrow.
Oh.
Animal control.
Yeah, they're radioactive. But it's not hard. They're mostly pets. They're happy to see you. They run right up to you.
No.
Bang. You load the bodies on a truck, dump them in a pit, bury them in concrete, and then we drink.
Honestly, so crazy. Like, I never even really thought about the cleanup part of this
Yeah.
until watching this. And then I just think, imagine now, like, if you dug down deep enough in certain parts of it, it's just going to be concrete. Like, the amount of area that's going to have concrete now is just crazy to think.
Wonder if they'll ever come up with like a better way to clean it, sort of style, and then like kind of go back in and clean it up more, or...
I think they are, yeah, they do some regeneration type stuff there, but I don't know what.
I need to see the following documents. They're listed as permission only. I'm working for the Central
Comrade?
Is it a yes, or...?
I think it's a yes. Or not.
She can have that one.
One out of all those ones she needed.
Must have been such a weird time, right?
It would be so frustrating to be her.
Yeah.
Because you're just trying to work out why it happened so it doesn't happen again. You're not even trying to, like, narc on anybody or get anyone in trouble.
Yeah.
And they're just like, nope.
But also just living like that. Like I've read
Mm.
Animal Farm in 1984 and stuff.
Yeah.
That's the only kind of experience I have of people actually talking to each other like that. You forget that actually happened.
Yeah. We need to look up the conversion of what the 1,000 rubles was at that point.
Yeah.
Because this is just an awful job that they're given. Whoa.
A mixture of graphite and concrete.
Is that going to be the roof? How the heck can you even get a little robot up there?
Signal.
Acceptable. Running onboard diagnostics.
Tell me when we're...
To think that's what we put.
I'm not that one.
I know.
Always in storage. They can build 2 more. That should cover me.
Masha.
The Central Committee have informed me that they may have found something that could work up there from the outside.
American.
It's German, but West German. So, as you can imagine, that wasn't an easy.
Is it going to work?
So surely if it can work on the moon,
Yeah. How heavy is the graphite though?
What's that? Smile.
Huh?
at least they're gonna get on really well by the end of it.
Probably, yeah. Oh.
Ah, that's
Dyatlov?
yeah, something like that.
Improved, Comrade Dyatlov.
No, leave.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Sorry. But I do.
Akimov initiated a... When you gave the order...
Order? What order? Toptonov called it out. It was the only good decision they made.
Can you confirm that the reactor exploded after dawn?
How do I even...
Oh, we are not playing that game again, man. Are you kidding me? You look like you're about 90. It exploded. Bit more proof, that's good.
And 2 pages have been removed.
Well, the state must protect it.
They didn't redact the tape.
Ooh. What does it say?
Does that mean anything to you?
What are you after here? Why are you asking me this?
You worked with this reactor. You know it better than I do.
So every... Is that what this is?
I'm not here to blame you. I'm here to find out what happened. Whether you realize it or not, I'm your best...
Yeah, start talking, buddy.
I have no idea what would have gone here. Void coefficients have nothing to do with AZ5. There, now you can go.
You're not even...
Ask the bosses what it...
He is so frustrating.
Yeah.
What does he know?
Surely she could go up the chain and...
They would want him to speak?
Yeah, but also they've forced the redacted files to be shown. Like,
I mean, they're also the ones
Gorbachev-
redacting it, though, aren't they? Like,
yeah,
in
but
a
I feel like Gorbachev, like the guy in charge, would just be like,
he's been
find it out.
sort of reasonable so far, hey? This, honestly, this would be one of the worst jobs of the cleanup, I think, easily.
Killing the animals.
The animal part, yeah.
Unless you think you're putting them out of their misery, they might be being absolute suffering like humans will.
Yeah, not quite yet, probably. Or maybe 4 months.
Doesn't have to load the gun.
Oh. He's literally just a random kid that signed up.
No, don't
I
point
only
at
have
me.
2 rules.
Yeah.
1, don't point this gun at me.
Yeah.
It's easy, right? You can point it at this piece of shit. Fuck, never me.
Oh.
2, if you hit an animal and it doesn't die, keep does.
Whoa.
Don't let them suffer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean it.
Well, at least he's like reasonable about that.
Yeah.
You don't want it to run away hurt.
No.
That'd be awful. Point at the ground.
Yeah. Copy that.
Once we start, they'll run in safe. So we go door to door.
I hate this bit. No. Oh, I don't know if I want to watch.
Oh.
No, I just.
Could you like
I couldn't do
Just
that.
have a load of food from first or something, so they come over and have a good meal, and then...
No. No, there's just so many dogs. No, not a cat.
Do your job. Door to door.
That's good, they're good shots.
That's one thing, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, they're not dead.
No.
Another shot, quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, finish it off, man. What the hell?
Don't let them suffer.
You already shot it once. There's no excuses to go and look at it.
I just couldn't even do that. I just couldn't.
You're gonna...
Just drink.
No wonder they're drinking so much.
This time, Garo. My first time. Through a house and suddenly a man was there. But never any good. I was so scared I didn't pull the trigger again. Bullet in someone. You're not you anymore. But then you wake up the next morning and you're still you. All along. You just didn't know.
Yeah, it's been real well. So literally just pushing it straight back in. These so much though.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
You're gonna need more than just one robot per roof.
Yeah.
You need all the robots for every roof.
If you have quite a few technicians there, you could have it going 24 hours a day, right?
Yeah. Well, is this gonna be the robot from Germany?
Joker. What the Germans named him. Joker.
Is it ready?
It's ready.
Big old robot.
Yeah, that's fancy.
Don't drop it.
Oh God, you know what? That'd be the next thing. But it doesn't have like a scooper
Yeah,
or
I was
like a
gonna
pusher
say.
front. It looks like a drill bit.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't have like the plough stuff, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe they're just going to pick it up bit by bit. It's the only thing that will work up there. Got to use it.
Yeah, true.
Signal's good. All right, let's take this easy.
Let's see.
Forward one.
Germans.
Last one.
Oh.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Eesh.
It's been up to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Even that's not good enough.
It's not the signal, it's the vehicle. It's dead.
Oof. Must have been fried.
Did it stop moving?
Was it still forward?
Of course I know they're listening! I want them to hear! I want them to hear it all! You know what we're doing here? Tell them! Don't tell them! Please no! Don't tell Legasov! Tell fucking Gorbachev! Tell them!
Oh, Boris. He's got the phone.
I feel like the KGB are gonna have a word with him.
He might disappear.
The official position of the state is that a global nuclear catastrophe Soviet Union. They told the Germans that the highest detected level of...
Oh. So they lied so that they'll be fuming. What are you going to say back to the Germans? Oh yeah, by the way, the machine broke 10 seconds into using it.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, well, what do you mean?
Yeah.
We built it, it was great. Like, you just can't keep lying.
So even at this point, the rest of the world doesn't realise how bad it is. So.
Yeah, I mean, they're detecting radiation, but yeah, they won't know the true levels. It's within the close proximity, hey?
Yeah.
What if we don't clear it?
We don't clear the... We got 12,000 Rontgen. Maybe twice the radiator Hiroshima bomb. Yeah, our
I know.
So much.
What about... We could, I don't know.
Even if we're still talking about boiling metal in a helicopter.
True.
The graphite into the hole. We've got high caliber bullets, exploding bullets. They wouldn't just ricochet, they'd push.
You want to shoot exploding bullets at an exposed nuclear reactor?
Well...
No. Let's go light that roof back on fire.
How could you do it?
I don't know. Literally, there's nothing.
There is nothing.
The Americans.
The Americans had that.
Don't say.
People. Oh no, bio-robot.
Oh, that is mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna sacrifice more people, right? So I was thinking they weren't shy about sending them into the water.
They were trying to avoid it then, I think.
Yeah, they
but
were.
now they just don't have literally anything else. Those poor dogs. They'll just be scared because their owners will be gone.
What are they about to encounter? I feel like it's building to something.
Oh. No, they're just so lovely.
Gonna find a bunch of puppies or something.
Don't. No, I'm done if that's the case. We are not going down that road, thank you. It sounds like it. Oh my god, no. They're gorgeous.
Not hear me.
Oh, it's everyone's worst nightmare.
Inside.
Oh, look at the mummy. Oh, it is really awful because they'll see each other die as well. Like, it's not like the other ones where there's only one.
Yeah.
So the mum will see her babies.
Yeah, they probably all should have been up there.
Oh.
Oh, he's having still a lot of shots.
It was lovely, lots of babies.
At least it's good guys doing it.
He's
Right,
a
they
good
actually
man
care.
for letting someone else, like, not have to see it. Oh, I don't want to see that.
Comrade soldiers, the Soviet people have had enough of this accident. They want us to clean it up and trusted you with this serious task. Because of the nature of the working area, you will each 90 seconds to solve this problem. Listen carefully to each of my instructions next. This is the working area. We must clear the graphite. Some of it is in blocks weighing approximately 40 to 50.
That's heavy.
There's a hole in the roof. Take care not to fall. You will need to move quickly and you will need to move carefully.
So we have 90 seconds
90
to probably
seconds.
pick up one piece each.
Yeah. That's a better idea than I was thinking they were going to do, though.
So, but still
Commit your task to memory.
90 seconds. What did he say? 3 minutes, 2 minutes less than their life by half, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, so it still takes a massive time off their life, 90 seconds.
Was that with all the lead and stuff?
I think he said, yeah, with your best covering, it was 2 minutes. Oh my god.
Do I have to wait up there all day?
I was just thinking the same. Who's he?
It's time to go. After 90 in the hallway for decontamination. Above all, while on the roof, throw your debris over the...
Is that because it's like the radiation coming straight up from it? What do you even, like, there's so much, what piece do you even pick? It must, how are they going to know when it's all picked up? There's so much on top of each other, like layers.
Keep going until there's nothing there.
Oh, is he trapped?
Got his foot stuck underneath a bit of graphite.
Oh.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, he's panicked.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't touch your face or anything.
Oh, he was up way too long. Yes.
Oh my gosh, get the shoe off before it sticks.
Comrade soldier.
Another double meaning. Oh, she haven't.
Oh, she's going into a very early labour.
It was 4 months after the explosion, but she was already pregnant. So 5 months after, she might be like 6, 7 months.
Still very, very early.
Sorry for all this. We needed to speak to you somewhere without...
Secret meeting.
Well, and Brukhanov and Fomin, we're going to be asked to. All 3 of us. But before that happens...
The Central Committee is sending Legasov to Vienna. It's the headquarters of the International...
I know what's in Vienna. What are they asking?
Really?
Truthfully?
Well, then you'd better know what happened. I've pushed every ton of us.
Are they guilty?
Yes. Of growth regulations, recklessness beyond belief. But the explosion? I've analyzed the data. Toptonov was telling the truth, and then it exploded. You've seen this before.
Please, believe me when I tell you.
None of you knew what.
Did he write the bit?
The reactor at Leningrad, a fuel channel ruptured. The operators pressed, but instead of the power going down immediately, prone to swings in reactivity. Under normal circumstances, the control rods can compensate for that.
Under normal circumstances, but you know how back up.
This is what Volkov learned from Leningrad. If the boron control rods are completely withdrawn from the reactor, when they're put back in, that enters that displace water and steam. So the reactor down, it goes up dramatically.
Why on earth?
They didn't know.
There could be no doubt about nuclear industry. Could be this flaw in AZ5. Because the flaw will not lead to an explosion unless the operators have pushed the reactor to the end.
So it is their fault?
Yes.
But not only.
You can't possibly be that naive.
There are 16 RBMK reactors running in the Soviet right now. We have to fix them. The only way to do that is to go public. Force the Central Committee to take action.
What you're proposing is that Legasov humiliate...
Yeah, they don't take well to that.
And I'm naive.
They'll go after your family. They'll go after your friends.
You have a chance to talk to the world, Valery. He died 2 weeks after. I've been looking at... She gave birth.
Oh.
Her baby. We live in a country where children have to die to save their mother.
They cleared it.
At what cost?
3,828 men. So the babies absorb the radiation?
Her baby did, yeah.
Okay, it's not
I
like
guess
every single one would do that.
When the baby's growing, because it's developing at such a high rate, the cells, when they're splitting like that, are more vulnerable to stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolute torture. You cannot leave her in a room with someone else that just had a baby. That's cruelty, like, beyond belief, I think.
This show is rough.
This is awful. It's looking very lively there.
Oh, that was wasn't he the one of the guys that went in the water?
I think it might be. Oh my gosh.
So this is going to be Chernobyl before.
Yeah. That's the neighbours and the firefighter. Oh. Horrible man.
Yeah.
Oh, 12 hours before.
Is he going to kind of now show us how it happened?
Well, yeah. Hopefully.
I hear they might promote Brukhanov. This little problem we have with the safety test, if it's completed successfully, yes, I think promotion's very likely. Naturally, they'll put me in charge once he's gone, and then I'll need someone to take my old job.
I would like to be considered.
Preparations for the test have gone smoothly. Comrade Dyatlov's been working per my instructions, and reactor 4 output's been reduced to 1600 megawatts. With your approval, we're ready to continue lowering power to...
You have to wait. Are you going to ask me if there's a problem, Nikolai? You can't read a fucking face. 3 years I've tried to finish this test. 3 years. I've just had a call from the grid controller in Kiev. He says we can't lower power any further, not for another 10 hours.
The grid controller? Where does he get off
It's
telling
not
us?
the grid controller's decision, Dyatlov. So do we have to scrap it or what?
No, I don't think so. Need to wait 10 hours, we wait.
Running half power, we're not going to have stability issues.
No, I should think...
I'm not asking you.
It's safe. We'll maintain at 1600. I'll go home, get some sleep, come back tonight. We'll proceed then. I'll personally supervise the test. And it will be completed.
Oh dear.
Call me when it's done.
So they've kind of been warned that they shouldn't really be doing it anyway. Well, like,
But none of them know that there's the risk that that sort of thing could go wrong, right?
no. Oh, they just see promotion.
Yeah. He sees his future job.
And ours.
Yeah, because the files are redacted, right? So
Mm.
then technically probably not aware that it could go wrong.
No. But they were questioning whether it was even stable to keep it at
Yeah.
that low level. Okay.
Presume KGB.
Yeah.
How do you feel? You went to the doctor yesterday. How is your health?
You don't know?
Yeah. Yeah.
At last, a Soviet scientist who tells the truth. Obviously, I resent the insinuation, but I think it's fair to say you made an excellent impression at the conference. Turns out you're quite good at this.
At what? Lying.
Statecraft, Legasov. The West is now satisfied that Chernobyl was solely the result of operator error, which it essentially was. We have you to thank for that, and we intend to.
Hero of the Soviet Union.
Our highest honor. They haven't even given it to me.
Yikes.
And these rewards are not yours yet. First, your testimony at the trial.
Comrade Charkov, I understand my duty to the state. You gave us assurances. Reactors would be made safe. It's been months. No changes have been made. No changes even discussed.
That's terrible. They're lying then.
Have our villains, we will have our hero. We will have our truth. After that, we can deal with the reactors.
I feel like the reactors might be a little bit more important. Like if they go, then you've got this whole problem again.
Yeah, not to the institution of the state though, right?
Oh,
This is how it started,
from
isn't
the
it?
beginning, yeah, the tape recordings. Ooh, was that lost here? Oh dear.
Why are you here?
Because I'm brutally stubborn, which you were hoping for.
Charkov is saying they're going to fix the reactors after the trial.
Do you believe him? The state will never willingly fix the reactors because acknowledging the problem means admitting that they lied. They will have to be forced. At the trial, you're going to tell the truth.
Oof.
You're going to convince a jury.
It's a show trial. The jury's already been handed their verdict.
I'm not talking about that. The Central Committee have invited members of the scientific community to observe the trial. They will be sitting in the crowd listening to every word you say. A jury that only we know is there. And when your testimony arrives at the moment of the explosion, that is when our jury will finally hear the truth.
And do what with it?
Insist on reform. Not just to the RBMK, but the entire industry. They can't function without us. If we...
Do you know what happened to Volkov, the man whose report you found? We just removed him for the crime of knowing. Do you think that these scientists, handpicked to witness a show trial,
Yeah.
they will shoot me? Khomyuk.
I spoke to dozens of people. Every word they said, I wrote down. These are the ones who are still alive. These are the ones who are dead.
Oh.
They didn't hesitate, they didn't waver, they simply did what had to be done.
So have I. I went willingly to an open reactor. So I've already given my life. Isn't that enough?
No, I'm sorry, but it is not.
This is really rough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hard one, eh? Oh, City of Chernobyl.
July 87, that's the year after, right?
Yeah.
The Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union and the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR has determined that justice be carried out on behalf of the people.
It's always so intense, eh? All the stuff about the party and the state and...
Viktor Brukhanov, Anatoly Dyatlov
Oh, there they are.
are accused, resulting in a nuclear disaster on April 26, 1986.
What a charge to be brought, what say?
It began with, of all things, a safety test. Why was there need for a safety test at all? Reactor number 4 was not new when the accident occurred. Plant director Viktor Brukhanov signed this document, certifying the completion of the construction of the reactor. As a result of finishing the work before the end of the year, Comrade Brukhanov was awarded Hero of Socialist Labor. Comrade Famin was awarded for valorous labor. But the work was not finished, and this document was a lie. In order to sign this certificate, all safety tests had to have been successfully completed, and yet one remained.
Ooh.
A nuclear reactor generates heat in the core here. The core's heat turns the water to steam, and the steam spins the turbine here, and the result is electricity.
It's understood it.
What if the power feeding the plant itself is disrupted? If there's no power, the pumps cannot move water through the core, and without water, the core overheats, the fuel melts down, in short, a nuclear disaster. Brukhanov knew that the problem was not solved at all. Backup generators took approximately 1 minute to reach the speed required to power the pumps and prevent a meltdown. And by that time, it would be too late.
Wow, 1 minute's too slow.
Yeah. Crazy.
Any question?
Ooh.
They're all dying.
Yeah.
But a test is only as good as the men carrying it out.
Eesh, they look angry.
They failed. The second time they tried, they failed. The third time they tried, they failed. The fourth time they tried was April 26, 1986.
So they've done it a few times and they weren't able to get it to work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
To understand what happened that night, we have to go back 10 hours earlier. The reactor has been lowered by half and is stable and ready to be reduced to its final output level for the test, 700 megawatts. But before they can proceed, there is a phone call. Power grid officials in Kiev say that they cannot afford a further reduction in electricity until after midnight. They are asking for a 10-hour delay. This is the first critical moment. Competent management would have insisted on cancelling the test. These 3 men allowed it to proceed. Why was this delay so dangerous? At midnight, there is a shift change.
Aww. It's the young boy that was the senior engineer. He's like 25.
Yeah.
Topped him off.
Oh.
He's just a little boy. He's got more hair on his face than on his balls.
No.
Akimov says to come to the control room as soon as you can. Is he already here? He came in early. Something about a test.
Oh. He's so young.
Another test they're supposed to run. They tried it last year. They couldn't do it on the day shift, so they've given it to us.
To us? We don't know what it is.
We take it down to 700, hold it there. Dyatlov is going to be supervising.
I have to do something I've never done before with Dyatlov looking over my shoulder.
Oh, don't worry.
Aww.
Are we supposed to do those or not?
Oh, some of them just had read through it.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I have the manual for the rundown test. Yes, in the program there's instructions of what to do, and then there's a lot of things crossed out. What should I?
Oh, God.
This is to follow the crossed out instructions.
Really?
Why are they crossed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they crossed out?
I guess they're too afraid to ask Dyatlov. Or he won't care.
He'll just be rude. He'll be like, snappy about it.
Is it too much to ask that you all know what you're doing?
Well, yes. Absolutely.
I haven't reviewed. We only just found out we're there. Review it. I think even you, stupid as you are, can manage that.
Oh, he's horrible. That's why you can't say.
It's not good. Shut the fuck up and do your job.
I've never done this with the power so low before. It's okay, I'm with you.
Oh, you just feel so bad.
I want you to think of Yuri Gagarin. I want you to imagine that he has been told nothing of his mission into space until the moment that he is on the launch pad. I want you to imagine that all he has is a list of instructions that he has never seen before, some of which have been crossed out. This is exactly what was happening in the control room of...
It's shocking.
Night shift had not been trained to perform the experiment. They hadn't even been warned it was happening. The operator responsible for controlling and stabilizing the reactor that night was all of 25 years old. And his total experience on the job, 4 months.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Something far more dangerous is forming, a poison.
Dramatic conclusion.
Yeah, so she's got them on the edge of their seat. Tell us more. Oh, I wonder what he's going to do.
There are essentially two things that happen inside a nuclear reactor. Reactivity, which generates power, either goes up or it goes down. All the operators do is maintain balance. Uranium fuel, reactivity goes up, and if you don't balance the reactivity, it never stops rising. So, boron control rod.
Oh, yeah.
They reduce reactivity. Cool water takes heat out of the system. As it does, it turns to steam. That the more steam present within the system, the higher the reactivity, which means more heat, which means more steam, which means it would appear we have a vicious cycle on our hands. And we would, were it not for this.
He's nervous.
Yeah.
The negative temperature coefficient. When nuclear fuel gets hotter, it gets less reactive. This is the invisible dance that powers entire cities. And it is beautiful. As uranium splits apart to release energy, it breaks down into a new element, xenon. This is the poison Comrade Homute mentioned. When the core is running at full power, it burns the xenon away before it can cause a problem. Because of the delay, Chernobyl Reactor 4 has been held at half power for 10 hours. The xenon did not burn away. It built up, poisoning the core. We're starting to lose balance. At 20...
Oh dear.
The reactor is now primed to slow down, and yet, in less than an hour, it will explode. If you can't understand how a stalled nuclear reactor could lead to an explosion, I don't blame you. After all, you don't work in the control room of a nuclear power plant. As it turned out, the men who didn't understand it either.
Yeah, that's scary.
Take it down.
Should have finished by now. You're procrastinating. 10 other men in this plant would have done it already.
You just do it yourself, honestly.
Come get me when these old women are ready.
So he's just leaving as well, he's not even supervising it.
Yeah.
Very slow now,
Yeah, it's dropping quickly now, isn't it? Look how much faster that's going. Oh!
Oh,
That's way below.
Not even touching it.
Oh.
Oh. Oh my god.
We did everything right. I think that maybe the core is poisoned.
Well, if you thought the core was poison, then you didn't do everything right because you're choking my reactor. Get it back up.
If we turn off LAC, it may be possible to get more control.
Do it, go.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
What did you do? I did what you said. I switched. Look at it!
When it's at 0, what happens?
Fucking amateurs, you stalled the reactor. How the fuck did you get this job?
Comrade Dyatlov.
You're gonna tell me that you did everything right again, you incompetent arsehole?
I apologize for this unsatisfactory result.
What are you doing?
We have to shut all the way down.
No.
Well, we could be in a xenon pit. We have to shut down, wait 24 hours.
No, we're doing the test tonight. Raise power to 700.
We can't raise the power from here. The rules.
Don't talk to me about rules.
If we fall from 80%...
No, we fell from 50% of power.
50%, it's even
The rules
worse.
don't say 50. There is no rule.
So it's
I apologize, but what you're saying makes no sense.
Raise the power.
No.
No.
I won't do it. It isn't safe.
Oh, he's a good man.
Yeah.
That's how long I've done this job, 25 years. Is that longer than you, Akimov?
Yes.
Is it much longer? You with your mother's tit barely out your mouth? See, if I say it's safe, it's safe. And if the two of you disagree, then you don't have to work here. And you won't, because you won't work anywhere ever again. I'll see to it.
He's horrible, isn't he?
Yeah.
I would like you to record your command.
Raise the power.
Oh. God.
Together then.
I wasn't even there.
What?
I wasn't in the room when they raised the power.
You liar.
I will ask the questions here.
Yeah. Okay.
If you weren't in the room, then where were you?
Yeah.
The toilet.
Liar.
Comrade Hamyuk interviewed everyone who was in the control room that night. They all told the same story. I knew what Dyatlov ordered was wrong, but if I didn't do what he said, I would be fired. Leonid Toptinov, one day before he died. No, Comrade Dyatlov, you were in the room. You ordered them to raise the power. This is a fact.
What a horrible man. Oh, he's getting really unwell.
Yeah. I think they're all on very limited time, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, he's coughing blood. Oh boy.
Maybe a year. They call it a long illness. It doesn't seem very long to me. I know you told me and I believed you. The time passed and I thought it wouldn't happen to me.
That's that hope, eh?
Yeah.
I wasted it all for nothing. Do you remember that morning when I first called you? How unconcerned I was. I don't believe much that comes out of the Kremlin, but when they told me they were putting me in charge, they said it wasn't serious, I believed them. You know why?
Because they put you in charge.
I'm an inconsequential man, Valera. Hoped that one day I would matter, but I didn't. I just stood next to people who did.
Oh.
That's sad.
With you, everything we asked for, everything we needed, lunar rovers.
He did do a good job.
Yeah.
Of all the ministers, obedient fools, they mistakenly sent the one good man. God's sakes, Boris.
Yeah.
You were the one who mattered most.
Boris did do a good job, I think.
In the show, anyway.
Yeah, in the show.
Life reborn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's all so beautiful. When you realise you're not going to see it for much longer.
I know, yeah. How you take for granted all those little things.
The reactor is nearly shut down. The operators of Reactor 4 are locked on a path that leads directly to disaster. There's no way to turn back. They do not yet know it, but the die is cast. At 30 megawatts, xenon is still being created, but none of it is burning away. The reactor is drowning in poison. To make matters worse, the reactor isn't hot enough to produce sufficient steam.
Yeesh.
Ooh.
The only way to safely raise power from this state is to do it very, very slowly over the course of 24 hours. Dyatlov wants it done now. Akimov and Toptinov have only one course of action. They begin pulling control rods out. There were 211 control rods in Reactor 4, completely withdrew 205. Remember?
Whoa.
The brakes on this car. Of 211 rods, only 6 now remain in the reactor.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
The xenon poisoning is so strong, the best they can do is raise the power to 200 megawatts. The emergency system has been disconnected. It's 1 in the morning. The test is minutes away.
God. It's not budging, is it? It's just stuck on 204.
Yeah.
This is all we can get. 200 megawatts. We pulled almost everything out.
That's all we have, that's all we have.
But the test requires 700.
Let's get ready, switch on pump 4.
What?
The turbine is going too slow for the test to deliver any valid results. And if we add more water, there will be even
I
less.
said it's enough, I know what I'm doing. Stelyachuk.
Oh, no.
We should warn Herdomchuk, the pipes are going to be jumping.
Never mind him. Kirschenbaum.
Oh.
The separator drum is too low, 5 atmospheres.
All right, let's all help him. Get it up as best you can.
We should stop.
You have 15 minutes.
Oh, it's just terrible.
They may as well have had 15 days. The problem they were facing was not solvable. The power was too low, the water was too high. The test was already ruined, but the Atlas didn't care. All he wanted to do was report a completed test.
Yeah.
He wanted that promotion.
Yeah.
Selfish man.
Perevozchenko, reactor section foreman, is in the refueling hall, high above the 1,000-ton steel reactor cover.
Oh, God.
Diktayenko, Podemchuk, circulation operators are in the pump room.
Oh.
None of them have been told about the test. None of them know what is about to happen.
Oh, they have no idea.
Toptonov sees a report. The computer is recommending that the reactor be shut down.
That they already suggested.
Well, of course it's saying that. It doesn't know we're running a test. Another few minutes, it'll all be over.
Did everything right.
Oscillograph on.
And they don't know that there's a chance it can blow, right?
No, but they don't think it's good, do they?
With every decision, they have pulled this reactor back like a slingshot, further than anyone has ever pulled. Now the test begins. And they've let go. Pumps stop moving water through the reactor.
Oh.
Uranium fuel is now unchecked by fresh coolant, unchecked by control rods. The balance immediately swings in the opposite direction. In less than a second, reactivity increases.
Oh, that's going to spike to being too hot.
The remaining water is quickly converting to steam. A void is being created. There is no fresh water to replace it. Steam increases reactivity, increases heat, increases steam, increases reactivity.
Oh.
The remaining xenon decays away. The power is rising.
Wow.
There's nothing left to stop.
There's literally nothing.
1:23
Look at that
35
guy.
seconds.
We have a power surge, Sasha.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
What did you do?
What you said.
In every control room of every nuclear reactor in the world, there is a button with one single purpose: instantly shut down the reaction. And it's called AZ5. Press AZ5, all of the control rods insert at once, and the reaction is stopped.
Ah.
What are you waiting for,
Is he gonna do it?
Legasov? Tell your lies.
Comrade Dyatlov, you will not be warned again.
Or what? For God's sake, I've said before,
Comrade
there was
Dyatlov.
no way to avoid what was coming. He knows something.
We've heard enough for today.
No.
I haven't finished.
Just, yeah.
Still have more evidence to give.
It's not necessary. Your testimony is concluded.
No.
Court is now adjourned.
Oh, no.
We will resume tomorrow with...
Just...
Let him finish.
Oh.
Let him finish.
He must be really high up.
They obviously respect him for what he's
that's what
done.
I mean.
Yeah.
Like, they are still listening to him.
Yeah.
Like, even if he was just brave, I feel like they
True.
wouldn't if he wasn't.
Here we go.
Dyatlov broke every rule we have.
Hmm.
He did these things believing there was a failsafe and to shut it all down, but in the circumstances he created, the shutdown system had a fatal flaw. At 1:23:40, Akimov engages AZ5.
Oh.
The fully withdrawn control rods begin moving back into the reactor. These rods are made of boron, which reduces reactivity, but not the tips. The tips are made of graphite, which accelerates reactivity.
Why?
Oh dear.
For the same reason, our reactors do not have containment buildings around like those in the West. For the same reason, we don't use properly enriched fuel in our cores.
Oh dear.
We're the only nation that builds water-cooled, graphite-moderated reactors. It's cheaper.
Eesh.
The first part of the rods that enter the core are the graphite tips, and when they do, the reaction in the core, which had been rising, skyrockets. Every last molecule of liquid water instantly converts to steam, which expands and ruptures a series of fuel rod channels. The control rods in those channels can move no further. The graphite tips are fixed in position.
Ah.
Oh gosh.
Chernobyl Reactor 4 is now a nuclear bomb.
Whoa.
Perevozchenko looks down on the...
Oh, you poor soul. No.
The control rod and fuel channel caps, which each weigh 350 kilograms, are jumping up and down.
Oh my gosh.
Steam blows more fuel channels apart. We do not know how high the power went. We only know the final reading. Reactor 4, designed to operate at 3,200 megawatts, went beyond 33,000.
Whoa.
At long last, we have arrived. 1:23:45, explosion. In the instant the lid is thrown off the reactor,
Oh my gosh.
the chain of disaster is now complete.
Oh my
Holy smoke. Oh my god, that's so powerful. Look at that into the sky.
Full on nuclear bomb.
Yeah. Oh.
I hope the guys that were around it just instantaneous
Instantly.
death, right?
Yeah.
Knew the shutdown button could act as a detonator.
Huh. He's kind of helping him here.
I would like to say that I think that's maybe why he got off
Yeah.
away from the bullet and got 10 years instead.
Your own testimony in Vienna.
Testimony in Vienna was a lie.
Yeesh.
Right now, there are 16 reactors in the Soviet Union with the same fatal flaw. 3 of them are still running, less than 20 kilometers away at Chernobyl.
Oh. Oh yeah, because it was reactor 4.
Must warn you, you are treading on dangerous ground.
I've already trod on dangerous ground. We're on dangerous ground right now because of our secrets and our lies. When the truth offends, we lie and lie until we can no longer remember it is even there, but it is still there. Every lie we tell incurs a debt to the truth.
Oh.
Sooner or later, that debt is paid.
Now you're hoping that all those other scientists have a modicum of your bravery and stuff to like carry it out from this building.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh dear. He's been marched out.
Yep. What's the bet in they didn't change anything until the Soviet Union fell? Do you reckon that's going to have been the case?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he's just going to be like held. Oh, this is terrible, hey? Oh dear.
Is that to allow liquid to drain away? Blood or just a horrible room?
But we don't know when those tapes he did the recording of, right? From the beginning episode.
No.
So he obviously gets out the room.
Unless he's already made him. Oh no, because he hanged himself.
Yeah, he killed himself in
Yeah,
the first episode.
yeah.
But what? Oh,
God.
It's the worst person to have come in.
Head of the KGB.
Yeah.
I can do anything I want with you. But what I want the most is for you to know that I know. You're not brave.
In a just world, I would be shot for my lies, but not for this, not for the truth.
When the bullet hits your skull, what will it matter? Why? The whole world saw you in Vienna. It would be embarrassing to kill you now.
Oh.
Your testimony today will not be accepted by the state. It will not be disseminated in the press. It never happened. You will live, however long you have, but not as a scientist. Not anymore. No one will talk to you. No one will listen to you. Other men, lesser men, will receive credit for the things you have done.
Oh.
Your legacy is now their legacy. You will live long enough to see that.
It's just cruel.
You will remain so immaterial to the world around you that when you finally do die, it will be exceedingly hard to know that you ever lived at all.
Cruel people.
I was going to say, this is way more savage.
I think so. Gosh.
So if nothing does come from it, like, will the other scientists do anything about it? Probably not.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
The truth doesn't care about our needs or wants. It doesn't care about our governments. And this last is the gift of Chernobyl. Where I once would fear the cost of truth, now I only ask, what is the cost of lies?
Oh, real footage.
Legasov. That was him.
Wow. Look at him.
Yeah, yeah.
In the aftermath of his death, Soviet officials finally acknowledged the design flaws of the RBMK nuclear reactor.
Retrofit to prevent an accident like Chernobyl from happening again. So they did actually.
So they did do something.
Retrofit them.
Oh, Boris.
Died 1990.
4 years and 4 months. They
Wow.
said about 5 years.
Yeah,
so.
said 5 years.
Gee. Oh my gosh! Look at the 3.
Yeah. Well, they look the same.
They do.
Sentenced 10 years hard labour.
They all just got hard labour. He returned to work as a nuclear plant. You are kidding me. How can you let them go back?
Valerie Kadamchuk.
Oh, he's permanently entombed under reactor 4. That's terrible.
Hey.
Firefighter clothes are still in the remains.
Still dangerously radioactive. Suffered multiple strokes.
Oh.
Ah. Did she have a child?
Did she?
Oh.
Oh, she had a wee boy.
Her son in Kiev.
Oh, that's nice.
The 3 divers.
Well, the divers all died as a result of their actions.
Oh, in fact, all 3 survived.
Oh!
2 are still alive today.
Oh!
Wow.
That's amazing.
No official records.
So we're not even going to know the real number of this. Anywhere from 4,000 to 93,000 deaths.
Yeah.
What a range.
Oh, the official death toll is 31.
Unchanged death toll. Ridiculous. Aww. Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Full debrief coming up.
Yeah. Okay, that was our first ever TV series for the channel.
Yeah.
So we've just finished watching Chernobyl. It was a Patreon pick. So what did you think?
It was awesome. It was a really good TV show.
Mm.
I know it was rated highly on like IMDb and stuff like that. But,
Yeah.
And I haven't seen many TV shows. Like I'm more of a
Mm.
movie person, right?
Yeah.
But that was awesome. I loved it.
Mm.
It was intense, but
Mm.
I just wanted to binge it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like late at night after a full day at work, and I was like, I want to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Straight to the next one, sort of thing. So,
Yeah.
but what do you think?
No, it was amazing. Yeah, so interesting. It really hooks you in to just want to watch. Yeah, episode after episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was such a good way to learn about what happened in a really easy, understandable way. Like, especially in that last episode, how they explained how the reactor actually burned.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting this. Like, I can follow along.
Explain it to me now.
It's like made so much sense. I really enjoy when they kind of, I guess, like dumb it down for the audience. But like, yeah, it's just in a
let's just
nice.
explain it in a way that you can understand.
Yeah.
Not necessarily dumbing it down. It's just
Yeah.
putting it into layman's terms.
No, yeah, but it was good. The series was really, yeah, really enjoyable, really
Yeah.
interesting.
The acting was great.
Yeah.
I loved Boris.
Yeah.
And why was everybody British? Like, what's up with that? Like,
I think because it's a BBC show.
Yeah.
It's not made by Russia. So I guess that's why it's not dubbed.
could have done a Russian accent.
They could have.
What about in like 1,000 years' time if this is the only evidence and everyone just knows that it's British?
Yeah, that's true.
But no, it was great. The acting was great.
It was good, really good. Yeah, they split. I feel like they split the episodes up really well as well.
Yeah.
Like each one kind of contained its own wee storyline. Like obviously they all flowed, but each episode just really touched on one subject and it really led you through it well.
Yeah.
It wasn't jumping around like too much, so I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I could put that back on and rewatch that straight away. That
Yeah.
was so interesting. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was only 5 episodes as well, so it was quite like short and sharp and intense.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing, but
Yeah, it was fabulous.
it's a shame all the end result for everybody, right? No one really came out of that. Like no one really survived, did they?
No, there was a few, but
Divers. The divers survived.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, and it's so frustrating that I guess you're never really going to know the true numbers and stuff as well.
Yeah.
That's frustrating, where it's just kind of more like, yeah, what was the true human toll and animals, like all those kind of things. We're never gonna know, the whole truth about it, unfortunately. So.
And it's hard as well because, like, Dyatlov and stuff was obviously a piece of shit. In the way he was acting and stuff.
Yeah.
But in the back of all their minds, that failsafe.
It should have still been
is meant to be the thing that
Yeah.
cuts it all off. So it's all going absolutely terrible. You push that button, it cuts everything.
Yeah.
And it ends. And no one knew
Yeah.
that it couldn't do that. So, like, obviously, he's a very unpleasant character.
Oh, yeah.
But he also didn't know that last little bit was going to happen, right?
Yeah, I guess playing devil's advocate. But the one thing is that he actually never said to press the button. They did that off their own accord.
Yeah, true.
So he might have pressed it, but he wasn't going to press it. So for me, I'm still kind of like, would he have ever pressed it?
Like,
No, I know.
I'm not trying to defend Dyatlov or whatever his name was.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. Like, I guess, it was just, there was meant to still be the failsafe, even though he took it past the point of no return. But that's just so insane.
Everything he could do wrong, he did wrong.
Yeah. But they should have known that information that was in that study, but they never did.
Redacted.
Yeah, so, I mean, imagine, you can, imagine if history was slightly different and they did know. Do not put them all back in instantly like that because it will happen.
And I mean, he does have the temperament that he probably would have maybe ignored it anyway.
Yeah, hard to know.
But they didn't know.
Yeah.
But, still a piece of shit though. This version at least. I presume the real one was that way as well.
Yeah, who knows. But it's definitely a think piece. Like you go away sort of thinking about it and really, wondering a bit more about the situation and things. So I always love those types of series that aren't, they're just really enjoyable, but you still make you think a bit further and it's good.
Who was the actor that played Boris? He's not a Brit, is he? I think he's just
don't know.
Somewhere from Scandinavia or something like that. It's like Skarsgård or something like that.
I literally have no idea.
I can't remember his name, but he's a good actor. I like him.
Yeah.
He's really good.
It was good. The whole lot were good, so.
Yeah. But overall, a very good first TV show for us to do on the channel. Yeah, so thank you, those of you that did vote for it on the Patreon, because I'm very glad I got to watch that.
It was a great first one to start with, I reckon, so
And if you are watching this on YouTube, that means that it's been out on Patreon for a while, and we've probably got another couple of TV shows already running there
already
by the time this is out, and more polls will be popping up over there pretty much continuously now. So. Yeah, so if you want to get involved with that, head over to the Patreon. You'll be able to support us with our channel and also be able to engage with that content too. So, you enjoy it?
I did, yes. Okay, well, we will finish this one here and we'll see you in the next TV show.
All good. Thank you for being here.
Thanks. See you.
Bye.